Hello guys, welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Like, share and subscribe my channel.
So hello everyone, now in this video I'm going to start exercise 14.2. For the previous one, please check the description box, the link will be there. So here the first problem. Find the area of the region enclosed by the following figures by counting square. Okay. So यहाँ पर आपको square count करना है और उसके हिसाब से आपको यहाँ पर area निकालना है. Okay. So suppose here this one is a square. Okay. And here each and every side, suppose here a, okay, and you know all the sides of a square is equal. So if a is the length of the side, then the area of the square, that one equal to side into side, or you can directly write down a square. Okay, so here in that problem, here sum number 1. First, you have to count how many squares are there, okay? And you have to consider each and every side of the square, that is 1 unit. I repeat, you have to consider each and every side of the square, that one equal to 1 unit. That means here this one is 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit. Okay, so that means here total 3 unit. Here also 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit, 3 unit. So in that case, the formula to find out the area of this one here, that is 3. Okay, so here 3 into 3, and that one equal to here 9 square unit. Okay, 9 square unit is the first answer. Now for number 2. Here number 2, first here you have to count how many squares are there. So number 1, number 2, then 3, then 4, and then 5. Okay, and as here each and every side of the square is 1 unit, so area of each, okay, area of each square, that one equal to 1 square unit. Clear? Now how many sides are there? Total, sorry, how many squares are there? Total 5. So your answer here 5 square unit. Okay, 5 square unit. Next, number 3. Here number 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, total 10 square are there. So in that case your answer 10 square units. Okay, because the area of each square, that one equal to 1 square unit, because 1 into 1, that one equal to 1 square unit. Now the next one, here number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 square, and this one is the half square, and this one plus this one is the fifth square, and here the another half and another half, that is 6. So in that case your answer is 6 square unit. Now fifth one, here 1 a full square, 2. Okay, so 1 and 2, this one is a half and another half, so 3, and the upper one half and half, it's 4. So that means here in that case it's 4 square unit. Last one here, first, second, third. Okay, now this one is a half and this one is a half, it's fifth, so it's third, fourth, and this one half, it's fifth, again half and again half, it's 6. So again 6 square units. Okay, now let's move on to next problem. So here sum number 2. Here in sum number 2, find the area of the rectangles whose length and breadth are 9 meter and 6 meter. Okay, length and breadth are 9 meter and 6 meter. So suppose here this one is a rectangle. If the length equal to L and breadth equal to B, then the area equal to length into breadth. Okay, square unit. That is the formula. It's very easy. So as here 9, okay, 9 meter and 6 meter. So your answer will be for the first one, 9 into 6, that means 54 square meter. Okay, 54 square meter. Number 2, 17 and 3, so 17 into 3, it's 51 square meter. And number 3, 14 into 4, that one equal to here 56 square meter. Okay, 14 into 4, 56 square meter. Now, which one has the largest area? So here the largest area is 56, that means the third one. So third one is the largest, and which one is the smallest? Second one is the smallest. Okay, third one is the largest and the second one is the smallest. Now here the next one. So next one, sum number 3. In sum number 3 here, find the areas of the rectangle whose adjacent sides are 14 and 23. So first here, what is the meaning of adjacent side? Okay, adjacent means, suppose here this one is a rectangle, okay, and here this one is adjacent with this one. That means here breadth and length are the adjacent side. Okay, so as here 14 and 23, so definitely 14 is the breadth and 23 is the length. So in that case, for sum number 3 1, your answer will be 14 into 23. Okay, your answer will be here 14 into 23, and that one equal to 322 square centimeter as your answer. Number 2, 3 kilometer and 4 kilometer. So 3 into 4, that one equal to 12 square kilometer as your answer. And now the third one here 2 meter and this one 90 centimeter. So that means first here you have to convert 90 centimeter into meter. Okay, so here 2 into 90 centimeter means 0.9 meters. Okay, so that one equal to here 1.8 square meter. That is your final answer. Okay, now the fourth one. So here the fourth one, find the areas of the square whose sides are. So you know the formula how to find out the area of the square, that is side into side. So here the first one, it's 8 into 8, that one equal to 64 square centimeter. Second one, 14 into 14, and that one equal to here 196 square meter. Last one here, 2 meter 50 centimeter. Okay, 2 meter 50 centimeter. That means here you can write down 2.5 meter. So 2.5 meter again into 2.5 meter, and that one equal to 6.25 square meter as your final answer. Now next, sum number 5. In sum number 5, a room is 4 meter long and 3 meter 25 centimeter wide. Okay, so that means here length equal to here 4 meter and breadth equal to 3.25 meter. As here 3 meter 25 centimeter, so just convert it into meter. How many square meter of carpet is needed to cover the floor? Now here you have to find out the area of the floor. So here the area of the floor, that one equal to length into breadth. So that means here 4 into 3.25 meter square, or you can write down square meter. Okay, so that means here 4 into 3.5. You have to multiply this one. So it's 13. Okay, 13 square meter is your final answer. Now the next one, sum number 6. What is the cost of tiling a rectangular field 500 meter long and 200 meter wide? So here length equal to 500 meter, breadth equal to here 200 meter. Okay, at the rate of 7.5 per 100 square meter. Okay, that means here first you have to find out the area, and you know the formula, area equal to length into breadth. Okay, square meter. So that means here 10 and then 1 2 3 4, so square meter, that is the area. Now here the cost or the rate for the tiling, that one equal to 7.5 per 100 square meter. Okay, so for 100 square meter, cost of tiling, that one equal to rupees 7.5. So for 1 square meter, cost of tiling will be 7.5 by 100. And here for 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. square meter. Here the cost of tiling, it's 7.5 into 1 2 3 4 5 divided by 100. Then 0 cancel out. Now if you multiply 1000, this one equal to 7 5 and double 0. So rupees 7500 is your final answer. Now next one, sum number 7. A floor is 5 meter long and 4 meter wide. Okay, so length equal to here 5, breadth equal to here 4. A square carpet of side 3 meter is laid on the floor. Find the area of the floor. So here the area of the total floor. Okay, area of the floor, that one equal to length into breadth, so 5 into 4, here 20 square meter. Now the next thing, the area of the carpet, it's a square carpet, so the formula will be side into side, that one equal to here 9 square meter. Now if you want to find out the area of the floor without carpet, okay, so here you can write down area of the floor without carpet, that one equal to here, the subtract 9 from 20 and it's 11 square meter. That is your final answer. Okay, now let's move on to the last problem for this video. So guys, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and please share this video with your friends. So here sum number 8. In the adjoining figure, find the area of the path shown shaded, which is 2 meter wide all around. Okay, so here the length, the external length here 100 and here breadth equal to 60. Okay, so first you have to find out the internal breadth and the internal length. So as here 2 meter wide, so that means this portion it's 2 meter and that one equal to also 2 meter. Okay, 2 and 2. So if the outer one is 100, then 2 meter less here and also 2 meter less. So 100 minus 2 minus 2, that equals 96. So 96 is the inner length. As well as here this one is also 2, this one 2. So if you decrease 2 from both sides, then it will be here 60 minus 4, that means here 56. Okay, so 56 is the inner breadth and 96 is the inner length. So first here you have to write down length of the rectangle, length of the rectangle with path, that one equal to here 100 meter. Okay, then breadth of the rectangle with path, that one equal to here 96 meter. Now next, length of the rectangle without, okay, without path, that one equal to here 100 minus 2 again minus 2 and that one equal to here 96. Sorry, extremely sorry for this one equal to here not 96, it's 60. Breadth equal to here 60 meter, not 96. Okay, so that one equal to here 96 meter. And here breadth of the rectangle without path, here 60 minus 2 minus 2 and that one equal to here 56 meter. Okay, now if you want to find out the area of the path only, then you have to subtract the area of the rectangle with path, okay, and the area of the rectangle without path. So here just write down area of the path equal to, first write down 100 into 60, that is the area of the rectangle with path, and then subtract the area of the rectangle only, that is 96 into 56. Okay, so after multiplication it will be here 6000 and here 96 into 56, it's 5376. Now subtract it from 6000, that one equal to here 624 square meter, that is area, so square meter. So this is your final answer.